sleep early. Dancing beer. One baby cake party app. Right. One baby cakes. I heard one Waggy funny app too. Waggy, yo, was see you yesterday, Waggy. You look clean. You look fresh. Your shirt look iron. You look like you washed the hair and oil it so you look nice. You see how across this woman can make you look like dog shit? My friend, you look good. Keep up the good work. I love you for that. Yes. We see you. Waggy, we see you. We see you, Waggy. We see you. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care, me and you're not friend. We don't have to be friend. But you look better. You look like, hardworking man. When Friday comes, they supposed to look good. Thursday, Friday come. You get your pay, you look good. You put on your clean clothes. You oil up your hair. You bathe. You look fresh. Your skin shine. One Waggy on the app. Hot daddy, man, you are not doing anything together. Thank you. One Waggy on the app. You look good. We see you look good. Skin shine, hair glisten, clothes clean. We love that for you. Hi, One Queen. We're not even going to diss you over here. Waggy, we don't have nothing to diss you over here about. We don't have anything for diss you over here about, bro. We love that. You don't have to come over here. We don't want you to come over here, come talk. We don't want you to come over here, come diss. Y'all can't keep that energy where you are, but just know that I say, Michee say, because they're going to put it up on all of the things. Michee say, one Waggy 6 on the app. A Waggy, you look good last night. I haven't seen you look that good since before you did start to, to talk to the big old polar bear. So, yes, you look good. We love that. Continue doing good. Continue. Don't let them draw you down. Don't let the negativity pull you back down and put you to a place where you're cuss. You say what you have to say yesterday. Wash your hands of it. Block. I'll call it a day. We like the look. You look good. And you know what? Even before you went live, there was one picture and I seen it on my FYP, and you can ask my friends. I was like, yo, look, Waggy look nice. It look clean and whatever. Yeah. Sometimes when you're with some dirty people, you take up their dirtiness. So we like that. We're not going to stick on that too long over here today. But Waggy, we love that for you. Keep up the good work. You're a hard worker. So at the end of the day, you must progress. You get what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, somebody come fill me in on what was going on here. Flash, come in the box. Come tell me what was going on. It's like everybody else is afraid to tell me what's going on when I sleep. Come here. Flash. You find this chick. Flash. Who's gonna come in and come? Okay. Here she comes. Here's my little news reporter. It's the Flash segment. Flash, what happened when you went to sleep early last night, bro?
I was watching. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if you want to air it out on live, like, I'm gonna watch it. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm allowed to now. Anyways, Waggy was cussing the girl, yo. It was so good. Just saying. Like, everything he said was true. So even the comment especially got me about, really, I feel like it's really none of my business, but it's on there. So, she just tries to impress the Rapid Ramik situation, and that's why she does what she does. Like, last night, he had so many valid points, like, and then she's like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm never getting back with you again.
But I think she gets to the point where every time she talks or whatever, she gets that. But that's the thing, like, my girl, nobody cares. Like, this is the thing. You can go, you can do whatever you want. You can run, go over, bottle. You can do whatever you want at this point, because I don't care. But the one thing that we do know, and there's no disrespect behind this, you're not a good person. You're not a good person. And that's the truth. And I don't have nothing negative to say about you. Now, wish death and these things. No. The little joke we were running with the lemons the other day, it was through this thing kept coming through our FYP. That shit was funny as fuck. Ain't nobody caring that much about you. I wouldn't even waste our good and like lemons on it. But with that being said, you're no better. Let me show you some Flash. Let me tell you something. I know they're gonna twist it, turn it, drop it, pick it up, whatever. But let me show you something. Amanda stopped giving a damn about Waggy when I pulled Baller's papers. Because that was, it was a competition. I don't know this weird type of competition. Right. But yeah, Bella, hold your corner. Hold your corner because you know what I'm saying? Hold your corner. When I pulled Baller's papers, everybody said, even him, oh, you made Rapid. Let me tell you something, okay? Rapid can't make me pull nobody's papers. Nobody, our immigration can't make me pull somebody's papers, dog. But the thing is that when it came streets, when it came to a certain point and I was sitting back and I was seeing how ugly and stuff was getting, I was like, yo, and this is the truth. And I know they're going to take it and twist it and turn it, but let me be honest with everybody. I got to, listen, I've worked very hard for my children to respect me. Okay? We live in a community where there is a lot of white women and a lot of Caribbean men and a lot of mixed children. And a lot of the women, they throw their kids to the side every minute. They're gone out. They take up. Talking about this little girl with her thing. One of my daughter's friends want to bring her baby over here. Anyways, they when weekend time come or like even like farm season, they don't have time for their kids like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, my kids know they come first. Y'all can have me as whatever you guys want on this app. Okay? Mm-hmm. My kids come first and foremost. And me and my ex-husband haven't been together for what, like 11 or 12 years. And I say this, and this is not a joke, and this is not me bigging up myself. I'm just telling the God's honest truth to however they want to have me on this app. I bought a new bedroom set when this man moved out. A brand new bedroom set, brand new mattress, I've never had sex on it. Ever. A man has never came into my house and me and them have had sex. A man can't knock, and I'm not knocking anybody that does it. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not knocking anybody who brings a man to their house. I'm not saying I'm better than no, I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you to to the way how I take things seriously. I was married for a very long time. And with being married for a very long time, I heard stories. I seen some of my own friends that broke up with their husbands or their baby fathers after so many years. And then they started dating men and the man came in and touched up their child. I couldn't mentally do that. I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't be able to live after that. I have such a fear of that type of stuff. I didn't just, okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like one queen, if you're with a man, okay, if you're with a man and you have that man and you and them and you say, okay, you think it's time for them to meet your children, whether here, abroad, whatever. Yo, you're a mother and you have your intuition. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to know when that's right. A lot of people make judgments and make decisions for their children after a drunken club night. No. I'm not saying. Every mother is different. You guys can do as you please. Every household is different. Every child is parent different. Every, relationship with your children's father is different. Everything is different. Okay, so I don't want anybody to have me on no trash page. Well, although they'll edit it anyways, I say, yo, Michee thinks she's better than people. No, as mothers, we have intuition. As mothers, we know when something's off and when something's not. We know that. We know when we look at a guy and say, boy, I can't really see this guy, fitting into my family and whatever. And I'm gonna be honest with everything that happened with Baller at first. The first couple of years, I was like, yo, this guy's gonna be great. Like, this guy will fit in perfectly. He used to talk to my baby father, like Burke. They'd have conversations. He would talk to the kids. Him and Deshaun would play Roblox together. I would be sleeping with him on the phone and Deshaun would get up and he'd say, good morning, Baller. And he'd jump up and go start getting ready for school and stuff. He fit in great. It was perfect. And then for whatever started happening and for whatever reason, whatever, it's not even, I'm not going to say it wasn't perfect. It wasn't good. And I'm looking at this situation and I'm thinking to myself, my love and I don't know how you would say it, like my permanent having a man in my life isn't worth the mental health struggles that I know this is going to put my kids through. Because at the end of the day, it's like we cannot resolve issues. You don't care who you say things to and who you say them around and how loud they are. I'm like, yes, people argue. Thank you, Star. People argue. No doubt. Me and Burke have had our arguments. Me and Deshaun's dad have had our arguments. Oh, like, we've had our arguments. The kids have never really been affected. And when it did get to the point, even with Burke, where things were so back and forth that it was like we were nagging each other and the environment just wasn't good, I guess you could say semi-toxic, me and Burke sat down as two adults and said, like, yo, listen, things ain't been good for a long time. But it wasn't like there was a problem. It was just like, like I said, it's like he went this way. We were in two different, like we were in two different parts of our life, which is okay. Like you can't be married to somebody for 18 years and feel like it's going to all, and if you guys are able to switch it and flip it around and get it brand new again and work it out, then great. If you can't, then it's okay too. Hey, Cass, baby, that's okay too. It's okay. Like you don't have to hate people because you're not with them anymore. Me and Burke sat down and we said, and Burke was here for more than a year and a half, and me and him weren't together. I love you too, boo. We weren't together, but here's the thing, and this is the honesty, and I know, oh, Michee's trying. No, Burke has helped me accumulate everything that me and my children have in our lives, right? Remember, I met this guy when I was 17, so everything. And he's put he's worked, he's done everything he can, made sure that the kids had brand new beds, made sure that our house was well decorated, made sure that there was always food, made sure there was always anything. And that was a big problem with people down here, because they were like, oh, anything she wants, she gets it. Yes, because it was also the same way with him. Okay? So with that being said, if you're moving out after so many years and you're leaving me the house, you're leaving me one of the cars, you're leaving me the furniture, you're leaving me everything, is it not fair for me to say, okay, don't move out yet, save your money, and every time, like when I get paid or whatever, we'll buy, hey, iMotions. Everybody follow iMotions. These are real good artists from Jamaica. Isn't it fair for me to say, all right, don't move out yet, because you don't have to struggle. You need a new bed. You need a new dresser. You're going to need pots. You're going to need pans. You're going to need plates. You're going to need forks. These are all things that we have here, So when he leaves, I'm just talking in general, baby girl, about everything. When he leaves, he's going to have nothing. That's not fair. It's not fair for you to sit in a relationship for so many years and accumulate any and everything that you have, and then the man has to walk out or the woman has to walk out and start all over again. That's madness to me. Shut the fuck up, iMotions. Anyways, and Star iMotions, if Star King follows you, fucking block her, man. She has no manners. But I just feel like, and people hear me say that, and like, they have this perception that I'm such a wicked woman. Burke was here for a year. Every time I got paid, I bought him, like a fork set, towels, sheets. He bought himself a bedroom set. I bought, like, even down to like mop bucket, because fair's the game, right? Like it's fair. Like that is fair to me. That's fair to me. Like, I don't hate you. Even if I hate you, like, why do you have to start all over and walk away from everything that you've accumulated in 18 years? It's not fair. So when people say, oh, Michelle and Burke and Michelle, no, me and Burke are good. Like, we co-parent good. When it comes to the kids, he knows, like, ultimately the kids live with me, so like they have the bigger say. I can call Burke at 2:00 in the morning and say, bro, yo, these kids, blah, 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 I just found this on a phone, or I just found this and this. And he's here. He's here. He doesn't say, we'll talk about it in the morning. He comes here and we sit and talk about it. I don't understand this when you break up with somebody, why you have to hate them. And I understand that everybody on the app wants to have a bad narrative of me. And when people are saying, like, oh, well, Michee's this and Michee's that, and you guys feel like I'm supposed to be upset, I'm not upset. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not upset. Because my children love me. There's nothing that you guys can ever do that will actually shake the foundation that I've built with my children. And no matter what happens in life, although Bush girl called me old Indian squaw, I've been called squaw by my ex, everything. Listen, let me tell you something. It's my indigenous culture and traditions that have made me have this amazing bond with my children. Because all when things start slipping and sliding and I feel like things start getting out of control in my life and in their life, I can sit back and I can literally take my memories back to the basics of when I was a child and what my grandparents used to do, my aunties used to do, what was really important and what I felt was very important when I was young. And it was none of this. It was none of the whistles. It was none of the I bought this. It was none of this. Hey, baby girl. It was none of this. It literally was the basics, the time, the hugs, the time spent together, the crafts. You guys are talking about how you buy all of these hundreds and things and money is so important to you guys. Yo, get some popsicle sticks and paint them. Like, those are the best memory. And this is no joke. You guys, I've heard you guys say this, and I know it's not, honestly, I didn't want to bring nobody up into the thing, but I've heard you guys say a million times that Star King's the worst mother in the whole entire world. First of all, okay, this girl, Star King, and it's not like, oh, she said, no, let me tell you what me as a mother and a woman and as an older woman to her has seen. This woman, 5 minutes is not past this woman that one of her children don't come and tell her that they love her, kiss her, and come sit on her lap when she's on the phone. And that's even not even if she's on the phone on video, okay? The amount of coloring, crafts, time, energy, discussions that this woman has with her children, okay? Right. This woman puts time and energy and love, authentic love into her children. Me and Star King could fall out tomorrow morning. Nobody would ever hear me say Star King's a bad mother. She's not. She's not. And if she chooses to stay home with her children and her man can finance that, that's all the better. Because a lot of people send their children to babysitters and daycares and their children come back with trauma. Their children come back with injuries. Look how many daycares have put the freaking cough medicine and killed the children. Like, you get what I'm saying? This woman, like, yo, Star King is like, she's caught, like, what are you doing? I'm coloring with the kids. Like, I don't know what you guys think or what you guys have in your minds as good mothers, bad mothers, or why you guys think that you get to judge people on their mothering. But what I am going to say, because I've heard it a lot and it's actually irritating me, and I think that the reason why you guys may be so focused on Star King a lot of times with these nasty things is because she is indigenous. But let me tell you something, okay? Again, people like, good morning, people like Star King, like me, we bring it back to our basics. We were raised with no money, but we were raised on a lot of love. A lot of love. And I don't know where you people get this thing that like indigenous people just get all this free money, but it's actually funny. You guys should go do your homework. Like, nobody, worse if you're urban, you're really not getting nothing. But throw that to the side too. You guys need to stop with this parenting thing and calling people bad parents and this and that. Because the people that are out there that are saying, oh, you guys are bad parents, are the ones that spend a little bit of money on their kids and feel like, hey, Jay, and feels like it's something. Star King's gone through a lot as a child, as a young adult, as an adult. We've all have. But the parenting thing, like, one thing I can say is, yo, she wasn't all right, you know how they say either in a cycle, either you become that person or you learn from it? She learned from it. She learned from it. You guys can say what you want about Bella, but let me tell you, Bella has a really good connection with her grandchild and her daughters. I've been on the phone with Bella and like laughing and joking. I've never heard some of these women have a conversation and laugh and joke with their children, no matter how old they are. That's what I said. Star King, they cannot call you a bad mother. I don't care. Baby cakes, let me tell you something. You see baby cakes? Baby cakes be doing the thing. Baby cakes, kids come in all at one time. Aw, thanks, G5s. Baby cakes be coming in inside. Yo, all of her kids come home from school. It makes me dizzy. Bro, I have to like, yo, I have to take, I'm like, look. All right, baby cakes, come off the call, bro, and just go, like, because they making me dizzy. And she just like, A, B, C, okay, bags, this, that, football, that. And I'm like, okay. That's the thing. You give your children your all. And it doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be, it's the time. Ask these ladies, even, you know what? If my ex wants to be honest, ask how, yes, sir. You want to use this?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you want to ask him, we have like family meetings. They're not scheduled. They end up in the kitchen at all hours of the night. And when it used to, you know how it started was when I used to drive Uber and I wouldn't come home till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And the kids with the older kids would still be up. Oh, the charger? Plug it out. Yeah. All the kids would be up and we'd be talking about the days and what was good because I really didn't have a lot of time to connect with them, right? And then the littler kids would hear the older kids and all of us talking, right? And then it would end up for hours. We'd be in the kitchen talking about everything, like everything. It was so funny. It was like a rundown. It didn't happen all the time, but at least a week, like it would happen. And I don't know, like I said, like at the end of the day, everybody is talking about who's a good mother, who's a good woman, who's a good wife, who's the people that are doing this, like, just know we don't take you serious, bro. So if you can trick the crowd out there for a couple of weeks and whatever, go ahead. None of us care because, to be honest, if all of us come off of this app right now, if every one of us, all of the people that are in here right now, Star King, Baby Cakes, Cass, we never see you anyway. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we connect on WhatsApp. Bella, T, who else? Who else am I missing? Oh, Kraken. If all of us came off of this app right now, shut it down. Shut it down permanently. Say fuck it. We still have each other on WhatsApp. And when you guys are talking about, oh, Michee doesn't go live and whatever, it's because the conversations that I have, which, believe it or not, are not about any of you guys. The conversations that we have on WhatsApp is conversations for us. Like, we're okay. Like, we don't need to come on. Like, do you not realize that the majority of the conversations that crew of people have could be had on WhatsApp, but they just want to feel like there's somebody. That's why they hit the live button. When we come, exactly, Certs. When we come on a live, we come on a live for fuckery. We come on a live to play some music, to laugh, to joke, to whatever. We know we have, 14 minutes till you shut down the motherfucking live because that's how y'all stay. It ain't nothing. But when we're over on WhatsApp and we're on a video call and the kids are coming in and we talking to the kids and we asking, exactly. We asking like, yo, what y'all want to do? What you gonna do? What we need to get together to do this? We need to do, like, yo, this is not real life. I actually am starting to feel really sorry for people because I understand that people actually think that this is real life. This is not real life. Bella comes into my live over here and I say to Bella like, oh, big up Bella, oh, my little Italian friend and whatever. And y'all take it to a whole fucking other level about me being racist. But I ask Bella, if I call you on the phone, am I calling you on fuckery? No, I'm calling Bella like, yo, I have this tax question, or yo, can this happen like this? Or yo, did your kid ever do this? We ain't talking about y'all. Like, it's like, and the conversations that you guys are having on WhatsApp, dog, you guys could be having that on fucking, why you live with it? We don't care. And you guys won't stop. And you say I'm the bully. Okay. We planning play dates, bro. Like, kids play dates and adult play dates. Like, we want to play too. One Queen, aren't you on a, yeah, she is on. She got the Wi-Fi. She got the Wi-Fi. At the end of the day, it's just like, yo, you guys have me as a bully, but no matter how many times I come off of the app, you won't stop. And I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna answer them, but I come on live just to let you see, like, yo, I'm good, eh? Nothing you guys can say can't bother me. You guys never helped build my foundation. You can't tear it down. You had no part in raising my children. You had no part in anything that I have, although you guys say I have nothing. Right, Cass. And Cass, yo, listen, let me show you a little bit about Cass. You see, if we stayed like other people over here, Cass would have been gone a long time. Cass, come and go. Cass, come and go. Cass, come and go. Cass, come. When we see Cass come into the chat and say, hey, I love y'all, she might not even see us say, I love you back for another 3 weeks. But nobody can discast to me. No day. Nobody can discast to any of us. Me and Tio, we got her stuff. Say Cass. See if you get a chance to say it twice. Like, this is a girl that, like, yo, you could call and tell her your deepest, darkest, it ain't coming out. They have, and it's the thing, like, not everybody's gonna see everybody at the same perspective, right? If you don't like me, you're not gonna feel the way Cass feels about me, because Cass loves me. I love Cass. I've never had a bad intent. Somebody come up in my box so I can turn my camera off and go have a cigarette without getting freaking reported. Anyways, I've never, like, yo, Cass, it doesn't matter. I've never. And Cass has always been 100 with me, bro. Like, when certain things have freaking happened, and Cass has called me and said, yo, Michee. Thanks, baby. You can just mute. I just wanted to turn the camera. Cass will message me and she'll say, yo, what the fuck, bro? And I answer her. And whether she likes the answer or not, there's still that respect and that love. Tia's the same way. So you guys are talking about who's fake from fake, but you guys are the only ones that keep switching up on each other every other day. Have you guys even had a crew of people that you've been around for like a month solid without flipping out on somebody, throwing somebody out, bashing this person, bashing that? Like, no. But you guys have it as I'm a bully, right? I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully. But when somebody is trying to come for me, and the reason they're coming for me is, look, okay, listen, I just want everybody to take a second. I want everybody to just, exactly, one queen, yo, you've been I knew you were a solid girl. And you know why? And I think I even said this to Cass. I said, if you realize one queen has pure people that she's always fucked with for a long period of time. For a long period. That's the shit you have to watch. Let me show you something. These people, they're not mad. They don't hate me because I've done horrible things. They don't hate me because I'm this. They don't hate me because I'm that. They don't hate me because I do bad things. They hate me because I do not fuck with them. They hate people that are around me because they do not fuck with them. I don't have fake people around me, eh? Like, y'all can say whatever you want. And Bella, 16 years ago said that Michee's hair looks dumb and like it wants. So I don't care. What I'm saying to you, because I know y'all like to play that little trick, but it doesn't work with us. I love you too, Natty. Even though you don't hit the height requirement. I love y'all. If you actually take a look at the situation, right? The people that are around us, and I don't have, like, I'm not that person that every single day you have to come live and sit in my box and whatever to show me that you rate me. No. But the people that we have around us, you guys don't like them because they will not they don't fuck with you. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. You can't say that you rate people and you respect your friends and that, oh, I have sisters and friends and families and this and that. And if somebody says, yo, fuck up, you get mad and you throw the whole person away. People like you guys, friendships are disposable. People that you build connections with and you take your time to build those connections, to have discussions, to let them know about your life, to bring them into your life, especially off of TikTok. That's a waste of time if you just throw them away. And people can say what they want to say about a certain somebody that came up and, oh, I wanted to just make me accountable. That wasn't the whole line of it. It was something, it was things that were adding up. And when you as a person, worse as a woman, decide that you want to start doing something on a positive manner, which I know everybody's going to say, we haven't seen you guys do anything positive. Yeah, because you guys shut it down with your negativity, but that's okay because it won't stay down forever. But when I'm trying to show you and you're my friend and I'm trying to show you like, yo, I want to go left. And you keep saying, yeah, but so why? Okay, go right. No, go right, but then you can go left after this. Go left. And like I have to cut you off because if you're giving me mixed signals, like, yo, I'm too easy to be confused. Like, don't do that. You absolutely should be able to tell your friend when they're messing up. And what I don't rate about that certain situation was the fact that you tried to check me on live. I'm never going to check none of you guys on live. Ever. Yo, when I said to Bella, like, yo, I'm so tired of this fucking shit. Every single day this chick
Hey,
used to
can I freestyle?
What?
Can I rap?
Yeah, for your mother. Thank you. Anyways, she thinks you're great. You see, when it comes to like Bella, yo, all right now, if I'm like Bella, yo, I just want to go live. She's like, yo, Michee, remember what he said? Don't let them draw you out. Don't let them draw you out. Don't let them draw you out, Michee. Remember what you said, Michee. Just stay the fuck off live. That's her thing. Stay the fuck. Just deactivate. Uninstall it.
How did I come up here?
I don't know. Did you want to freestyle?
Sure, let me rap.
Yo, the guy came up and I was like, what the fuck? He scared me. I wasn't even looking at the phone, bro. Like, I was like, yo, fucking Cass, you should have let him rap. Yeah, for real. All I do is hear like a mod's voice. I was like, gosh, make sure the mods get everything out of here that's a user, eh? Because you know how they like to report. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We're all like okay, whether your life is happy, sad, or if you're just faking it till you make it, do that. But just leave us alone. And it's not even like, oh, leave us alone because we just can't be. Yo, we can go toe to toe. We just don't want to, bro. It's summer. It's summer. Get out there, bro. Get a little suntan. Do something, a little color. Hey, Mel. Mel is a person. Mel has been my friend for how many years? 20 odd years. Like literally, like these are people that nothing ever happened. True believer. We're just having like a conversation because it's just honestly. So, okay. Anyways. And Mel's thing is like Mel's gone into lives where they're like trying to drag me and Mel's like, yo, what y'all are saying about her is not true. Like, I know I've hung out with this. I know her kids. I've been to her place. Like, yo. They don't want to hear that. No, nobody's not messing with me. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear nothing good about anybody, bro. They just don't. That's just what it is. And when you have people around you that are constantly tearing down other people, it's because they're insecure.
Listen, I only came up here because today I was scrolling through TikTok, right? So, you know me, Michee. I'm not up for the drama. I don't care for it. But when you're a grown ass man, rapid, yes, I said it, rapid, and you want to degrade a woman because her father died, make I tell you something. You don't love your mama. None at all.
But he said that already.
Let me tell you.
He said his mother doesn't talk. I think he said his mother was blocked, no? Something like that.
I don't know, but listen to me. How dare you? I've first of all, you're one pussy will like you need a good box in your face because you know what? The cry that I heard her cry for her dad and you still want to degrade her and put her on social media. Yo, you guys have nothing about yourself. You have no class. You have nothing. And that's why you stay at the level that you are. And that's why everybody else is going to reach somewhere in life. And you're still at that same level. Yo,
Hold on 1 second, sir. I just want to do a PSA because I don't want nobody turning on Ali or Cert. Cert is only in my box, so I could turn the camera off and smoke a cigarette without getting reported. She is not saying anything. She is not, because I know y'all will turn on her, and I know that her thing just paused a while ago. She is only in the box to keep my camera off. Okay, thank you.
I don't even know who Certs is.
It's
You know
Ali.
me, Michee?
Ali. It's
Huh?
Ali. It's Ali. But she changed her name. You know, Ali, like the one that's used to be over security. She's been around us forever. But she always be getting blamed for being in the box. I'm like, yo, more time she's in the box, mute, bro.
I don't know. That's just a thank you. That's just to show you I'm not in the draw. Like, Michee, how many times you have to call me and tell me, like, because I'm so confused.
Yo, this girl, listen, she will draw out a monk, bro, trying to explain things to her. Cause she stops you dead sentence, bro. She's like, no, hold on. So what? Okay, so is that the person? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, it takes, like, you have to draw a map for patience, because she's really not into it at all. At all.
No, like, I don't do the drama, bro. Listen, I'm not, no, I rather do it face to face. I don't do the drama on TikTok because everyone can talk how bad they are and this and this. But then when I really see people like say how bad they are and then they go to the police station, I was like, yo, that's wicked. That's wild. Because, yo, that's wild. That's all I have to say. That's wild. Like, that's crazy.
And then they talk about, here's the thing, here's the funniest thing. And I don't even want to turn this into them, but I'm going to just, because I know everybody has it to say, right? Let me show you something. Them talking about me going to the police, they sent the videos to my son and my daughter. Okay?
Of course, that's disgusting.
At the end of the day, you went to the police first. You tried to get everybody in trouble, Tay, whatever. We knocked that out of the park. You guys went above and beyond to do what you guys were doing. And I sat there and took it. I didn't say ask all of them. Baby, ask everybody. Bella, I wasn't, I wasn't doing nothing. You see, when my son came upstairs with those videos on his fucking phone, on his WhatsApp, it was a done deal there. A done deal, because you guys have called CPS. You guys you've sent stuff to my kids. At the end of the day, although that girl wanted to make it look like people called or to the police on her, she knew damn well that nobody called the police on her but her baby father's girlfriend, because she threatened her, and she still knew that, and still lied and said it was Kraken, and still lied and said it was me, and she knew that. She knew that it wasn't any of us, but she still ran with that narrative.
I just think it's crazy that as grown-ass men and grown-ass women, I just don't understand why the TikTok drama has to be, when if we're so grown, why if I have a problem, like, I'm gonna like call you or tell you, like, oh, you know what, when you did this, I didn't like it because this is how I felt. You understand? Like, you're grown, you're big, you're growing. Like, I just don't understand this fucking drama, like, back and forth.
Patient. Look how much times things have happened on a live, and you come in mid, and you come in and you jump up in the box and you don't know what's going on, and I page you and I say, Patience, shh, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, because she knows if I'm saying, yo, Patience, shh, she knows that there's more to the story. Look how much time she said something, and I said, yo, I'll call her off the air, and say, yo, Patience, hold on, let me just tell you this. And she's like, oh, Michee, I didn't know. Or even if she says something about me that I think it was like, yo, and she'll be like, no, you misunderstood, bro. Like, it wasn't. And I'm like, okay. Or she can call me, Michee, I heard you say this, I didn't like it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Cool. Patience was one of the main people that had me stop talking about my fucking, like, clapping back when my ex would go live. Patience called me and said, dog, listen, at the end of the day, I know what he's doing and I know it hurts, but you're better than this, bro. Just keep it. And I said, you know what? You're right. Bella was another one. T was another one. Cass was another one. The people that you see here right now that are in the comments, that aren't slandering anybody in these comments, that are just saying positive, real things. These are the people that were like, yo, you know who you are. My own baby father came here after those videos came out, and my son got them and said, yo, listen, at the end of the day, we're your family. We know who you are. They cannot break your foundation that you've worked so hard to build. As long as you have your kids, and as long as I'm alive and you have me, and you believe in the Creator, you don't need nothing more in life. And
I just don't understand it. I even seen myself on what's his face's page. What's his name again? Gemini like made up the spill the tea, and like you post me, okay, and like I don't give a fuck. Thank you. That was a nice picture, and actually I got a lot of likes for it.
I literally was like, yo, Patience, where you get a tracksuit from though? Like,
Right? Like I just don't understand it. Why degrade? Like y'all men say y'all love your mom and whatever the case is. You guys are a piece of shit. Like you guys don't. And karma will get you. Trust me.
here's
When
the
you at
thing,
least
though.
expect it.
Me and Bella, I'm gonna show you how, and this is the truth. And I'm not playing a victim. Listen, let me tell you a PSA. I ain't no victim to nobody, okay? I ain't no victim to nobody. And if you decide that you want to come and you want to expose me, bash me, whatever, you can do that, because at the end of the day, if I decide to do that, nobody can stop me neither. But what I'm saying is, like, y'all are taking energy out of my money. You're taking energy out of my kids. You're taking energy out of my home. You're taking energy out of my soul. You're taking energy. I don't want it anymore. Okay. So when I'm in a conversation with Bella, we're in a live and we're fucking around. Okay. We're fucking, and I said, yo, because I went to school. Most indigenous people went to Catholic school. So most of us were raised around Italian people. Okay. And one queen, as an Italian, is in here, and she can, if I said something wrong, yo, check me on it. Me
Yeah.
and Bella and all of it, we're playing music or whatever. So then I said to Bella, I started to play that song about when the moon hits the eye like a big pizza pie. And I said, yo, Bella, I'm gonna come to your house with one spaghetti noodle, and we're gonna kiss, and we're gonna put it on the table, and we're laughing. So we're talking about Kraken's border where she had in her freaking house from umpteen whatever, right? Which in this conversation took place on WhatsApp, but was brought to TikTok. So we're having this conversation. I said, Bella, did your mom? I said, who's the Italian in your family? She said her mom. I said, all right. Did your mom have the border of like the fruit and this and that? And we started like, I said, yo, did she have like the big mirrors with the nice frames around? I said, every Italian person I know had these big ass mirrors in their house, blah, 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 right? And we're laughing, bro. Bella's like, shut up, Michee. And we're fucking laughing, right? Even me and started talking about like, I remember the first time my kid's indigenous worker from high school came to my house. She goes, oh, you can, she goes, yo, you can tell you're a real native, eh? Every room in your house is painted a different color. Okay? So we're like, yeah, it's like little things like that. No, they gone posted up about I'm being racist towards Italians. Now, first of all, let me show you guys something. You need to do a little bit of research, okay? You can't be racist against white people. I don't care who likes it and who does it. White people have never, like, they have never experienced oppression. So therefore, if they've never been oppressed, they cannot, like, you guys are dumb. Okay, you can be prejudiced against white people. Yes, you cannot be racist. And I wasn't being racist. I was holding a joke with my friend on a live. It had nothing. You didn't hear me say I don't like Italian.
Yeah, but
Nothing
even
like
Bella
that.
was laughing. So if Bella was offended, we all know Bella. Bella will say, yo, Michee, like, I don't like when you're saying that. Or one queen would text you and be like, yo, okay, can you stop doing that? Because I'm getting offended. You know what I'm saying?
Watch,
As
all right,
big woman.
watch one queen right there. Nope, they were in the living room. They were in the living room that you couldn't go into with the plastic couches. Okay, okay. All right. So like we're having a conversation about being raised. It was not like it was funny, bro. I never said I didn't like Italian. I say, yo, some of my best friends were Italian. Like you could never go over there, go starve and stuff. How is that bad? Here, this freaking chick on the live want to turn around and say, what did they say? Oh, I feel as an Italian, I feel offended, but I'm sure if it was something about the res or native people, she wouldn't like it. You have nothing good to say about indigenous people, any of you guys. So no, I don't like it when you guys are telling me to go back to the res. No, I don't like it when you're calling me a squaw and an old Indian and a papoose. No, I'm sorry, I don't like that. I never came to Bella like that. I don't disrespect people. I don't disrespect cultures. I don't disrespect traditions. I don't disrespect races. Even when Amanda sits on her live talking about, oh, the brown people, the brown people, the brown people. Guess what? Some way, somehow, you're white. Somebody immigrated here one day, one time, one whatever to get your family here. You have no right to talk about anybody else in this country. I am not, I am that person that like, yo, listen, I don't care where you come from, bro. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And if you're not, you're not.
Amen to that. Why? Oi, oi, oi. I don't like the big box, hun.
I don't know why you got in there. Hold on.
Get me the fuck out.
I think freaking, oh.
Yeah, I don't do the big boxes, sweetie.
I think it was CERT. See, my kids are.
Dirt.
This is what I'm saying. You guys sit there and you let this lady attack me and say, "Oh, she's got 6 kids," and I'm gonna call the government and tell them to stop giving her indigenous money. I don't know what you're talking about, my girl, with this indigenous money. But unless you're getting a little thing from your band, the last payouts I believe from indigenous people that they got was for cows and plows. And I think like if you're from a certain res and you get a payout because they sell a piece of land or whatever, but like that's not really for urban people. Like it's
Period.
not for, and nobody will ever do the only thing I say is that if you're an immigrant and you come here and you want to talk shit about the indigenous people of this country, then why are you here? It's the same way when I hear people talking about Jamaican people that come in here. They come in, Jamaican people and people, no, people from all over the world, but especially the Caribbean. They're an asset to this country. They're an asset. They come here and work. Look at the statistics to Caribbean people, especially the men that come into and the women too. Like, don't get me wrong, but the men that come into this country, look at their unemployment rates. They're almost non-existent. A lot of women, a lot of white women who marry farm workers, and like I said, I've never been with a farm worker. I've never had sex with. I've never like that's not. I've never, and it's not because I think I'm better than them. Okay, because I
So you
know.
don't sleep on that? You don't so you're not a mattress?
No, I'm not a farm mattress, but I mean whatever the
Oh,
narrative. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna say blessings. I'm not gonna say that, oh, farm work. Listen, I don't think I'm better than them. I don't think I'm better than farm workers. But in
period.
my mind, they come here and they have wives and families back home, and I'm not willing to mingle and mix and cause troubles there. You get what I'm saying? Here's my
Mm,
thing when it comes to the farm workers. There's a lot of farm workers that have married white women in this country. That those women, if the farm workers never married them and made a life with them, would have never owned a house, would have never owned a car.
mhm.
They would never be where they are today. So like, yo, farm workers and men that come from the Caribbean, women that they are an asset to this country. So
Baby
when
cakes. The first day, girl, I would like the first like hour. My fat ass is like, okay, I'm done. Just give me the fruit so I can eat, and I'm done. I'm leaving.
so she's laying under the thing with the peaches and she's like in a fucking coma from the peaches.
Yes.
I'm just like, it's just like, yo, it's a thing about how they switch the narrative. Now you have like these people that are doing these little cartoon things. Okay, whatever. Like if y'all have that much time and spare time, good. I don't care. But it's the fact that you guys are all, you have this one group of disgusting soul human beings that are trying to turn everybody else on everybody else. It's weird. Okay, it's weird behavior. Nobody, and this mindset where you guys have it as I put people out there to go do these things. Yo, I've never, anybody who's in this life, if I've ever sent anybody to go troll, to go bother somebody, to go message somebody, to go that, then say yes in the comments. I've not, yo, listen, anything that people do that are around me, they do off of their own fucking accord. Okay, I don't tell people what to do. I don't try to program people. That's craziness. So whenever somebody has something to say and then you want to turn around, oh, you're one of Michee's minions. I don't have minions. Have you seen the bitches I roll with?
Period.
You see the people I fucking roll with. They look like you can tell them something.
Hmm.
I don't know what y'all have going on in your camp over there, but over here we're good. We're not doing this no more. None of them. Stop attacking people. Stop attacking Star King. Oh, she's dead home all day with a kid. She's a fucking amazing mom, bro. Stop attacking baby cakes because she's the TikTok lawyer because she's educated, dog. Sorry, but that's the truth. Anybody wants to know anything, we go into fucking baby cakes because all if she don't know, she gonna find out. Stop attacking T because you guys are intimidated at the fact that she's fucking beautiful and she's a whole vibe. Stop attacking people. Stop attacking Cass because Cass don't give 2 fucks and she'll come tell you about your mother and gone. Stop attacking people. It's weird now. And anybody who's flip-flopped that pretended that they were my friend and then they flipped the story and gone over there, you were never my friend to begin with, bro. So I'm glad because one thing, these videos and all of this other shit with like everybody going their separate ways, the one thing it's shown me is who the snakes were. And it showed me quick and fast. It wasn't a long process.
Look, when they posted me, I don't do shit, bro.
It's lame now. Like y'all are
I'll
posting
say what it is, and
people.
people don't like that. They don't like the truth, and that's that. If you can handle the truth, then come off TikTok. I don't give a fuck.
But they keep saying people need to get jobs. Like maybe y'all need to get a second one because you seem to have more time on your hands than anybody.
But
And like
before,
I said, I'm gonna do it again. Yo, big up Waggy. Cause we see Waggy on live last night. That Waggy look clean and fresh in his clothes. And he looked like his teeth well brushed and shining and beard is glistening skin. Big up Waggy. Big up Waggy. We like the
but people
look
don't know
last
what they
night.
do. People have no idea what other people do in their lives,
Right,
or what job they have. You understand? So they can't say, "Oh, go get a job." But do you know what kind of job? Like, I have my own business.
right.
You know
People
what I
say,
mean?
okay,
So
she fucking has a dog grooming business and a dog train. Nobody knows that.
exactly.
And at the end of the day, when you guys are all talking about people that are on TikTok all day and all night, bro, I'm not even on TikTok for 4 or 5 hours a week unless I hold it live and it keeps going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, how do you know what I do for a living? You don't. But you're on TikTok all day and all night.
Exactly.
Yes, baby cakes. We want everybody to win, and you guys want everybody below them. You guys got pissed off with the W for W and mashed it up because why? Y'all were like, wait, these bitches want to do something positive. We don't want that. Who we gonna cuss back and forth with? And you went around the bush, around here, down the street, up the fucking hill, just to make sure that you tried to mix and mingle everybody's heads up and tried to get everybody against each other. Yo, we're adults, and even if certain things were said or weren't said or were texted, and we can talk about that shit. You think I didn't know Baby Cakes talk shit about me? You didn't think I know Star King talked to yo? Listen, I never talked really shit about Star King, but I used to say, yo, she don't belong over there. Get the fuck out of the box. And Baby Cakes, yeah, I talk shit about her, but here's the fuck up part. Baby Cakes was around both of us, both of the crews, and she was quiet. And she had nothing to say for a very long time. She'd be in my live bigging me up. She would talk on the topics, but she would never talk on the issues, okay? I said to Baby Cakes, because Baby Cakes said, yo, I'm neutral. And I said, which is fine over here, but let me tell you something, the day's gonna come where you have to choose, and you can ask her that. That's exactly what I fucking said. And the day came where, because they do this thing where they bring you up in a box and they start talking shit and you get wound up into it. And that's exactly what happened. So when Baby Cakes was like, yo, I was like, yo, I don't have no problem with you. None. Nothing.
Yo, when they posted, you know what is so funny is when they posted the Bella thing, and when Bella says, "Sassy, I'll call your mom." Yo, that was funny as fuck. Okay, I don't
Listen,
give a fuck. That was funny, and you posted that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I posted it, and what? It was
that shit
funny.
was fucking funny. Even Bella says it's funny. But
It
here's
is
the
so
let me show
hilarious.
Let me show you the fuck apart how nobody gives a fuck about nobody right now. This is what I'm going to show you. These people don't give a fuck because the young girl came onto the fucking live and said and asked the man to take it down. And she said, "Yo, because Bella and her family are friends." So she said it's causing like problems and arguments
Problems,
with
yeah.
me and my mom. Okay, can you just please take it down? The girl turned on Sassy in the live, and said, well, maybe she shouldn't have fucking said it, or maybe you shouldn't have held the live, or maybe this and this if you didn't want it to cause a problem. So you mean to tell me the young girl comes to you and says, yo, this is causing problems, and you can't just put it down? Like what? That make sense, bro. If you rated her and she said, yo, can you just take it down for a second? Like, take it down. It's causing problems, like whatever. And you're gonna turn to the girl and say she shouldn't have did it if she didn't. No, man, just take it down
It's
and
kind of
avoid the
weird.
problems.
If somebody's coming to you at like, that's what I'm saying. People aren't grown. They don't.
As a
They love
grown
the drama.
person.
Right.
But I came up here because I wanted to say something on the record because I know y'all motherfuckers are screen recording. In regards to mine and Michee's quote unquote beef, the girl talks shit about me, I talk shit about her, but we're going to get one thing straight, okay? When we're sitting there calling out who apparently Michee bullied, let's not have my name in there due to the fact that I'll be the first one to admit, and I said this long fucking ago, and there's plenty of people that can back me up. I spoke her name first. I spoke shit first. So what she said about me was in retaliation to what the fuck I said about her first. So where's
As a
that
big
bullying? I
woman.
caused that myself.
You
If
see
I'm
what she
mentioning
said?
her name, that's not bullying.
As a big woman. Like,
But that's the thing. Like, you have this whole list of people, and I'm asking. I'm like, yo, did I bully you? Like, did I bully? Like, what the fuck
I
is going?
think Baby Cakes bullied you first.
I
Yeah, but
did.
that's the thing.
I
We met
did.
as two grown people, and Baby Cakes knew. She said, "Baby Cakes, that I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna say this shit about Michee, and Michee go fucking come
I
live
think
and fuck it
we
up
need
too."
to later on we need to have a court. I think
You
we need to do court because I'm really scared of Baby Cakes. Like I don't even want to be below her.
know, we're a big bully. But then when I messaged Baby Cakes and I said, "Yo, listen, here's the thing. I'm done with it." And Amanda, yo, you didn't want
Yeah,
it to done, and you know why you didn't want it to done? Because you wanted me and you to squash it. And what did I tell you, Baby Cakes? I ain't squashing nothing with that bitch. But I'm done with it.
yeah.
And that wasn't good enough for you. You wanted to turn on Baby Cakes
But
now
from you
too.
have from you have sons, you shouldn't speak. Like, what if your son came home and was speaking about a female like that?
Could
Like, you
happen.
would be okay with that?
It
No,
could happen.
that's
If that's
That's like what I
disgusting.
said in my comments. Like, I'm raising children. They are children. They are 8 and 10, okay?
Yeah,
They are learning by my actions. Now, mind you,
actions.
does my son scroll on TikTok? Yes, the heck he does. Has he watched some of the lives? Yes, he has, without my knowledge. I don't want him seeing me up there in a whole bag of mix-up. What's that teaching him?
Or his kid. What about like his parent, like his friends, or like other people like that go to his school, like the moms, and then they're like, oh my god, like that's how she is. Like, oh my god, like how is our son gonna be? You know what I mean? Like, it can go a long way. Like, remember, this is TikTok, so anybody can see it. Why do you want to screen record? Because you think it's cool?
patience, Baby
You think
Cakes, listen,
it's
Baby Cake's son came on a call. We were all on a video call. Star was there too. I think T was there. And he was like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And then he's like, started laughing, and he's like, "Oh, Michee, I'm afraid of Michee." He's like, "Yo, she sounds like she can be mean." Okay, first of all, I know because I'm not stupid that that's not based off of what's up called. That's based off of TikTok. And what did I say, buddy? Listen, this is me in real life, but you know what? You're right, and I'm gonna stop. That's what I said to him. You're right, and I'm gonna
mm-hmm.
stop. I didn't try to explain my behavior. I didn't try to be a victim in my behavior. The little boy said, "Yo, I'm scared of her because she sounds mean." Or no, she sounds mad. He said, "She sounds mad." And I said, and like I said, I know it's not based off of WhatsApp because when we on WhatsApp, it's just a whole big jokes. But I know it's based off of TikTok. And I said, buddy, listen, don't worry. Because this is me in real life. That's a different person. But don't worry yourself. I'm going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me say, yeah, I didn't turn
The
around and say,
only
oh,
medium
but
he can handle is his TT.
you know, he's like, it's too much native energy for me over here. But you didn't hear me say, oh, I do it because I didn't, I wasn't making it. I said, don't, I said, listen, don't worry, because I'm going to stop. I didn't make no fucking explanation for my actions. I didn't try to say, oh, they come for me first. I did none of that. All right, bro. You think that like I sound mad more time? All right, I got you. I'm going to stop. Don't worry yourself.
Okay, I
Cause
have
like,
to go. I love you guys all, and just be positive. I have to go do a delivery. I just got text. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and don't pay no mind to people.
yeah, for real. We love you. I'll
So
call you later anyways, bro.
yeah, yeah, okay. Wish me luck, guys.
Good luck, bro. I just feel like at this point, it's like, yo, the thing's tiring now. Like the thing, it's tiring, and you don't have to, you don't have to rate us. You don't have to nothing. But at the end of the day, like you guys taking what me and Bella saying and trying to make it look like I was, um, being racist or whatever, I prejudice, I guess, or something. Like, yo, that doesn't make sense, bro. Look at one queen.
How
I
are
went
you
to
racist when you have mixed children?
no, but they were trying to say that I was making racial slurs to Bella by saying that asking her if she had the fruit bowl border in her house when she was a kid, and if she had those big mirrors that the Italian families always had with the nice fancy frame things around them. And it was a joke. Like I literally was playing an Italian song for her, and I was like, oh, we're gonna reenact the thing in the thing from Disney where I would put one noodle in our mouth. Like we were just like we were joking, and oh, I bet you if we were talking about the res and whatever, she would have a problem with that. I'm talking about how nice Italian people's houses are. You want to talk about a res where like literally like what percentage of res doesn't or of the res doesn't even have clean water to drink, my girl? Two different things.
Hmm.
Two different things, bro.
Crazy.
Nobody can come to me with that type of shit because I respect everybody's cultures and traditions. I respect, you can't come, you'll never catch me in a live trying to dog out Jamaican women to make a white woman feel better about themselves. You'll never catch me in a live or even in real life calling Jamaican people or black people and them, they, when you hear people go, oh, they are all, because they're racist, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that old lady's mad at me is because her man came to my live and I said, yo, don't ever make nobody make you feel less than you are. You're a
But
single
that's
dad.
normal.
Take care of
But
your
that's
kids.
normal. That's something normal you would tell somebody. Because nobody should be made to feel like they're less than.
You dissed the man. You had the man on live telling people that he scammed you. You had the man on live and you were there in Jamaica for how much months with this guy? You called the man's kids monkeys, bro. You called the man's kids monkeys. You told the man to send his kids to his baby mothers because you don't want them around you. You told the
She
man,
didn't want them eating her food.
yeah, about, they won't even eat my food, blah blah blah, but what they eat is like dog food because true the man cooked bully beef. My girl, come on, man.
The woman makes friggin' she's calling Milo. What she call Milo? Milo?
Milo, everything you make is in a crock
Bumba
pot, my
cake.
girl. You
Bumba
don't even
cake.
peel the potatoes when you put them in there. Like you make a mockery out of people and then you want to act like that's okay. That's not okay with everybody. That's okay with the freaking little racist Ku Klux Klan people you have on TikTok. It's not okay with me. And I don't give a
The woman
fuck.
is not right. The woman's not right. At the
But
end of
when
the
you
day,
have other people, though, here's the thing, Ali, babe. When you have other people, when she's saying, oh, this is a mother of 6 kids that's on welfare, she's indigenous, and you have people reposting that and bigging her up and clapping in her live while she's being racist towards indigenous people and Jamaican people, yo, y'all are wrong.
you don't
Say
see
what you
her.
guys
You don't
want.
see
You're
her like
wrong.
these little young boys sitting there. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're this. Yeah, please.
Bro, the woman has the same. She thinks all black people look alike. You know, see how she tried to put the man in jail yesterday for saying certain things, and he wasn't even in the live we were in. You were in that live. You were in that live. I was like, what? No, he wasn't. Yo, I even went to go check if the man followed me just to be. I was like, was he in the live? At one point, she was convincing me.
Yeah, but you have to
I'm
realize.
like, bro,
You have to realize, and with that situation, she sits there. She's been talking about him for years, and she still goes back. So at the end of the day, who's the dumb one? If he's sitting there telling you to fix roof fucking 3 times, and you're doing it and spending all kinds of money, then you're the dumb one.
but the thing is like she's like, oh, TikTok trash, come here. Oh, me and TikTok trash work together. That's cool, TikTok trash, because you have Minxie and you put Minxie all over the place as a racist and this and that and all these things and whatever, right? You have Minxie and Dragger all over the app and all over YouTube. But you sit there with a woman that has multiple times said that she's a white woman and black people are supposed to be submissive to her because she's superior. And that's who you rep?
Listen, the only difference is the color of our skin. We all bleed the same fucking blood.
Of course, one queen. If you get in a relationship with the man, and that was my problem with the thing. I was like, okay, did you hide your children from her? No. Okay, so what's the problem now? You have the freaking, you're talking about the man's baby mother. Oh, she sells pussy. She sells pussy, and then he gives her my money and this and that. So what, you think that the only thing a Jamaican woman can do or is capable of doing is selling vagina, my girl? Yo, Jamaican men and women are some of the most skilled people in the world. They can make something out of nothing.
Michee, I'm sitting here in the car. My man's there working, laying blocks, and I'm sitting there watching, and I'm going, yo, the fucking work that they do here, I could never fucking do. The shit that Jamaicans can fucking put their mind to and do, wow.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. And that's Bella, you're right. Exactly. If you do for your, if you got into the relationship knowing that that he has kids and there's a certain expectation, absolutely. But my problem is with the not even just the trash pages, with the people who enable this racist lady. Like, you enable her. Yesterday, I was doing nothing wrong. I was fucking around, having fun over on Flash's live, and this old creature came into the fucking live, started calling me a squaw, a papoose, a old Indian. Oh, why don't you go back to the res? Why don't you take care of your 6 kids, you welfare bitch? Like, yo, no. You're not gonna talk to me like that.
I thought she was going to get a nose job. Well, I don't see her nose done.
Like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't know who tricked you, my girl, but you ain't gonna deal with me like that. I don't care who you are. Worse when I sat there, the girl fucking said so much shit, Ali, and I didn't even answer her, bro.
Because there's no point. There's no point. There's some people that it's not even worth it to respond back. It's not.
You sit there with freaking, and you're talking about Waggy this and Waggy, your whole relationship with Waggy in the end part was a competition. As soon as I said I pulled Baller's papers, you didn't give a fuck about Waggy no more. Cause it was a competition. My girl, everything you do in a life is to compete. You're so insecure. You're insecure and you act like you're secure. You're not secure, my girl. You're insecure. That's why you make the man fucking block T. That's why you run to the man and tell him all these things because you're insecure, which is fine.
That was fucked up for him to block T for no reason, just because.
But it's not even a just because I'm going to show you what it is. She like makes up a narrative, right? So she's going to make up a whole story and flip and do all of these things to make it look like, oh, T doesn't like him or T's dissing him or what. She knows how to do it. She does it with everybody. She's friend. Anytime she falls out with somebody, that's what she does. Like, even Natty, listen, everybody says that this argument started over this and that and whatever, okay? Let me just break it down for everybody who wants to know the whole argument between me, T, and her. Natty, Amanda, obviously, listen, I'm gonna put it out there. Sorry, class, if you get mad, but listen. Amanda's wanted classical from ever since. Yo, class is a man, he has standards, okay? The man has standards in life, but he kept her as a friend. The woman, before she started talking to Waggy, she was like sending class messages like, oh, good morning, babes, and stuff. And he was not reciprocating that, okay? Because class ain't stupid. All right. So class and Natty were like talking, but like she hadn't gone to Jamaica. It wasn't on Nona. It was on a friendship thing, which she says that she put together, which is bullshit. But okay, whatever. She put it together. When she went to Jamaica, they went live, okay, and she had just reached Jamaica. Class and them went live, and they didn't share the live because she just got to Jamaica like hours before. Why are they going to share her live? She went to go see her man, right? Okay. She got in her feelings and she unfollowed all of them. Then she started this bullshit with Natty back and forth. Her and Natty had it on, or had it out. When her and Natty had it out is because she was talking shit to class about Natty. Talking about, oh, Natty doesn't have no money and Natty doesn't this and Natty doesn't have that and whatever. Okay, my girl, cool. Because we know the type of woman, we know who you are. So we expect it. So somebody else come up in the box. Come smoking. It's gonna fucking block me. Jesus Christ. Somebody else come in the box. What was I gonna say? I hope it doesn't see my cigarettes. Who can I have up here? Mills, come up and just mute for me, please, babe. Somebody. Okay. Thanks, baby. They fucking get me on everything here.
I'm coming up for 2 seconds because I'm getting on the plane any minute.
You look so pretty.
Thank you. Okay, no filter, and I'm almost 47.
Watch this girl. Watch good girl. Okay, oh, maybe I can do this. Yes, if I do this, it'll work, right? Okay. They be getting me on everything, so I don't take no fucking checks. But the thing, okay, so now back to Natty. So she fell out with Natty. Okay, she was going back and forth trying to get T to pick sides. T and Natty have been friends for a long time in real life. She was doing the same shit to me. And then we were all over on all over on Ballers Live. And when we were over on Ballers Live, okay, Natty kept coming in. She was doing it everywhere Natty would come in that she would have mods. She would block Natty. Okay. So when she was over on Ballers Live now, and we're having a discussion, we're having a conversation, like a discussion, like even class was in the live. She kept blocking her. And we kept unblocking her till I messaged Baller and said, yo, mod her, man. This is getting dumb. Okay? Childish. We didn't do nothing to him. We didn't block Amanda, nothing. Amanda's in the live, same way, And then Natty came back in and she had the mod badge. And the girl was like, oh, she has a mod. Oh, so that's what we're doing now? Oh, okay, so this, all right, cool. All right, I got you guys. And by the time she came out the live, she blocked all of us. She blocked all of us. So everybody who wants to act like, yo, Michee and everybody's had this beef because Amanda, we're trying to tear her down and whatever. My girl, we weren't, all right, baby girl, we weren't doing nothing. Like, you got mad and it was childish. And then when you started going around campaigning. Then we were all at a party together and took a video and put it up, and you're gonna like it when they're calling us welfare cases and stuff. Fuck. I got a warning. Maybe if I do. Ugh. Anyways, that's who you are. That's who you are. You just want people on your side till you throw them away. Like, and that's craziness to me. And if you don't go on your side, then what? Like, that's insane. Bella can tell anybody who fucks with like that, that's insane. Me can tell you. They're free to fuck with whoever they want to fuck with. I've never turned to Bella and said, yo, get rid of certain people, blah, blah, blah. No, I know Bella has my back. I know that when it comes to her saying something, she's going to speak on what she feels is right. Is it always going to be my sided? No. Is it always going to be somebody else's sided? No. But she's going to speak up on what she feels is the truth or what her opinion is. Like, enough is enough now. Yo, you guys can't phase us no more. This is dumb. On TikTok trash, like, yo, you just look dumb. Like, why you record everything, bro? You're obsessed, boss lady. You're obsessed, boss lady. The same way everybody wants to come and attack fucking Bella because she heard Ramik in the background. She heard it and she said, yo, are you gonna pretend like we didn't hear it? She heard it. And now they want to all come and attack Bella. Okay. Now all of a sudden Bella smells bad. She didn't smell bad before, She just smelled bad as they hear Ramik in the background. She started to smell bad. That was the moment in time where Bella stopped bathing. Like, enough. Like, this is getting lame now. Anyways, guys, I better jump off because I really didn't even come up here for that. I just came up here to say, Waggy, it's a good look. You're clean, you're fresh, your skin's sparkling. Keep up the good work. Me and you is not a friend, but I like what I see. So, I love all of you guys. I have to run out on the road because I got a couple things to go do. And I love you guys, and maybe we'll come live. So, I love all of you guys and I love you guys, and maybe we'll come live later and have some fun. So, bye.